You know, you hear all these horror stories about, you know, what people are going through and what is going on with me. You know, I'm emotional. And by the way, what did you say? Because I think I'm going deaf.
I certainly felt that menopause was a real kick in the butt because I wasn't expecting how it affected me the way it did.
Husband's favorite joke is, why do they call menopause menopause? Because mad cow disease was taken. And sometimes I feel like a mad cow, honest to God. So that's why it's just like you become a bitch, you get fat, you sweat all the time. And so, you know, you don't have to have kids anymore, so you're turning men off. They don't want to be around you.
And people not understanding, thinking, what the hell's the matter with your wife? She a bitch? Like, it's just, you have no control over your hormones. So you're like, you know, my husband would sometimes say, I think you need to go to bed. And it'd be like, oh, 5 o'clock in the afternoon. I think, well, I'm tired.
My family tells me that I made outrageous statements. What came out of my mouth was really ridiculous. Didn't make any sense.
The nice thing about women, when women come together, we share.
I don't even know where to start. First of all, your entire body changes and it's not the body you used to have. So then you figure I should work out more, or maybe I should eat something different, or not eat anything, or not drink at all. But really it just drives you to drink, so you want to drink more. But your whole body's a disaster, like within no time at all. Like I have like no waist, I have a belly, everything is kind of flabby, it's gross.
Guys don't get it. You can't say I'm having a hot flash.
Hot flashes.
I'm in a pool of sweat.
Hot flashes.
Hot flashes. Hot flashes.
Sweat profusely. Night sweats.
The night sweats. Oh my goodness.
Notice my temperature fluctuates constantly now, no matter what season it is, and the layering aspect is really necessary.
Your body's basically accepting the new change, working with it to a point where hopefully it will just balance out.
Silence around men's menopause is pretty huge. Just by talking to some men, having men clients, they won't share with each other. And that seems to be an issue.
I don't think there is male menopause. I think it's just men are just, you know, you just grow old and maybe you get more obese. And I think that's about it.
When it comes to this sort of thing, we don't discuss it.
I do not want to go to the hospital.
Quite honestly, like I'm a kind of a typical guy in that you only take the car in when it needs to go in.
Last time I went to the doctor was maybe 5 years ago, and I don't even have a family doctor.
Hormones, they're pretty messy, so.
The first thing that came into my mind was the good, the bad, and the ugly, because I think that encompasses everything.
So there's definitely an increased irritability, and I'm not sure how many people talk about that, or if our medical professionals even are aware that it's happening, because if we don't talk about it, then I don't know that any of us are getting any support with that.
Memory is an issue, and it's disconcerting because I would say that my brain works well. You know, I think my brain is as agile as it was when I was younger. However, naming things, you lose the nouns. It's so frustrating.
Losing my train of thought.
A loss of memory.
Lose my train of thought.
Memory is definitely one of them.
But I do feel like there's lots of things about menopause that women don't sit around and talk about. They just talk flippantly about the hot flashes at night, or you know, this and that. And I think that sometimes you need to talk real below the surface about what's really happening with menopause, because I think that some of my girlfriends, I think their marriages are struggling because they're having a hard time dealing with the stresses of a relationship, and their hormones are all over the place, and so their marriages are not doing so well.
Vaginal atrophy. Like, what the fuck is that? Vaginal atrophy. Like your vagina shrivels up.
Dryness in the vagina.
It's just like a sex Nazi. You're not gonna have fun anymore. You're just not gonna have no more fun for you. So my husband asked my friend, who's a little older than me, well, quite a bit older, and he said, like, how long does this last? And she said, 10 years. He's like, really? Anyway, hopefully I'm almost through it.
I know I'm not alone. I know, thank goodness, I'm not crazy.